title to the record is going to be Scoundrels and Saints. And why? Well, I keep this note on my phone that's called My Next Album Titles, and most of it's just jokes. But I turned to look at it recently, and it said Diary of a Scoundrel, and I don't remember writing that, and I thought, well, that's pretty interesting. But I looked it up on the web, and it turns out it's a play by this guy named Ostrovsky from the 19th century. So I couldn't use that as a title. But I like the word scoundrel, and I like the contrast of saints, and it's actually now a lyric in one of the songs. Yeah, it's been 11 years since I've released a CD. That one was called Juliet Avenue. And since then, I've been in some different bands and have done, some different work. And lately, and I've been writing ever since. So, 11 years worth of songs, and I just decided, it was time to release another record. Ultimately, I came down to the decision to do it in Minnesota because, one, I wanted to include my family, and two, I know a lot of musicians and studios and that sort of thing here. I called my brother Joe and asked him to produce it, and he said yes, and we put a band together and we arranged the songs, and it really came together quite well.
I don't know if you need to double the I didn't know I was wrong. I guess I waited too long, 'cause I'm the loser.
Right, let's just have it and take it out if we don't need it.
All right.
Is that okay?
Okay, Captain.
All right, Joey. Joey!
Affirmative!
Want some pickles or cheese?
I made some relish!
Yeah, Joe's producing it, and he's also playing on the record. And he's playing all the guitars, so rhythm and leads and acoustics and just different layering of the guitars. And he's a great guitarist. He makes the songs blossom in a way that they wouldn't have without him. He's just great. Nick Salisbury is playing bass, and Nick Salisbury and I played in GB Layton for a number of years together and had a great time with him. He's just a great human being. But on top of that, I've never seen a person so dedicated to his instrument and to his craft and just music in general. And he brings so much to the table and knows exactly how to fit a song. And I just couldn't have asked for more with a bass player like that. On the drums, we have Ben Kaplan, and Ben and I and Joe worked together years ago at a place called O'Gara's Garage in a Minnesota music cover band. And it was just a great time, and Ben, I just remember him being so rock solid with his drumming and his playing, and he knows how to fit a song. And I just remember that, and I thought, well, he's the right guy for this gig. And so I asked him to play, and he made it happen. My sister Jessica is doing backup vocals on this record.
I just wanna make you happy, baby. I will do anything I can.
And she's very versatile with her singing ability. She can be very vulnerable, she can be very intense, and also very soulful. And what she brings is a color to the music that just again makes the songs bloom.
Oh, how the wind can blow, but if we learn how to swim out of the dark and dim, we'll find a better place.
We're recording at the Brewhouse Studio in Minneapolis. It's a beautiful room with everything is available to you, all the isolation booths and this really big band room for us all to record in. It's absolutely wonderful to be there. And the guy behind the glass is Rob Genetic.
So you think you ought to just keep it like real straight?
Yeah.
He is a fantastic engineer. He knows everything that he's doing, and sometimes what I'm going to do before I do it.
Because I thought that last one was really good.
Yeah.
So, well, this will be either better or parts to fix with.
So it's really great to be working with him. On the corner of Marshall and Cleveland used to be this coffee shop called A Fine Grind. And I'd go there pretty often and just sit and write and drink coffee. Anyway, one night when I was there, I was sitting next to this table of a girl and a guy, and she was trying to break up with him, but she's stumbling over her words, not really knowing exactly what to say. She's trying to be nice, and he's just sitting there listening.
You've had a hard time saying you brought yourself to praying. You want to tell me something's wrong, but you take too long.
In the midst of this, I just got the idea to start writing down lines, taking his role. And that's where Loser King came from.
You want to make things better. You want to tell me you have doubts, but you can't get it out.
I kind of feel bad because I was eavesdropping completely on the conversation, but a song came out of it, so that's cool.
To be rid of me.
I wrote Torch as more of a rock song. And it had, kind of a fast beat to it, and it kind of sat that way for a long time. But when I approached Joe, he made, quite a change to it and turned it into more of a song like The Band. And I really love what he did with it. There's so much more opportunity for, the emotional expression of the song to come across.